Hi, John McManamy in Yellowstone Park. Let me get this more even. There we go. John McManamy in Yellowstone Park. Um, we are entering bear country. I am on the trailhead of Pelican Valley. The ranger recommended it to me. I'm going to see some wild animals, I'm hoping, and I am just going to enjoy into the woods. Lions and tigers and bears, oh my. This is what it's all about, getting away from people. Yellowstone is world famous for its awe-inspiring sights, geysers, and so on. And I did that whole tourist thing yesterday. It's great. I highly recommend it. But, to me, uh, this is what it's really all about. You're in nature, not just out of it. And oh my God, out of my vision, I'm seeing a spectacular raptor-like bird that just landed on a branch. Uh, Holy cow. The neurons just start doing something different out here. Uh, More later. So I'm out of the woods now and into some open meadow. Way behind me, you won't be able to see it, is a bison, which is really cool. I got a better view through my binoculars. And let's turn the camera around. I'll be headed out this way, and maybe I'll just hike for another 15 minutes, a half hour, and I'll just stay in one place for about an hour, maybe a half hour, maybe 2 hours, who knows, and just enjoy this beautiful stillness out here. Okay, way off in the distance behind me is a big brown silhouette. It's obviously a bison. I'm going to see how close I can get to it without being too crazy. Hi. There's a buffalo lying down in the grass somewhere near that big tree in the background there. I was down in a little mud flat and I looked up and I just saw a huge buffalo up above me, and then it immediately just lie down in the grass. Now, I'm not dumb. And, my first instinct is to go after it and get a great photo. But what I did was I doubled back around, keeping my distance well between me and the buffalo. And you can see behind me some trees here. So I'm safe in the trees. If a buffalo suddenly pops out and starts charging, I can cover myself in the trees. So I'm just going to wait around and see what happens. Eventually the buffalo is going to have to get up and move, and hopefully I'll get a great picture of it. Oh, it's been a beautiful hike. I didn't really hike in very far, maybe 2.5 miles. This is the Pelican Valley. And maybe if you see a brown spot, that's a buffalo way in the distance behind me. There's the Pelican River, I imagine. It's a lovely little snaking river that's running through this prairie here. And I'm going to have to think of turning back now. It's about 4:30, and by the time I get back, it'll be about 6 o'clock-ish maybe. Or if I get distracted, could be 7, and then I'm just playing with my luck a little bit too much. I might hike a little bit further than this, but I got to be mindful of my own safety now. So, this has just been paradise out here. I want to enjoy it as long as I can. Well, I'm back from my day hike. I'm home. My minivan back of me is my home. So yeah, I had a great day. I saw at least 6 or 7 or 8 bison. Oh, by the way, in case you're wondering what's the difference between a bison and a buffalo, an Australian washes his hands in a bison. Okay, just had to get that out of my system. And I saw a whole bunch of birds, some that I don't recognize, maybe an eagle, maybe a hawk-like bird. I saw like a parrot-like bird land in the forest. I scared a bunch of pelicans. I saw some heron, ducks, not eagles, geese, just a whole cornucopia of bird life. And I saw signs of bear. There were some bear that, yeah, some claw marks on a tree. Hiker I ran into, or actually a couple I ran into, they actually got charged by a grizzly earlier in the morning. So going through the woods on the way back was kind of a bit of an adventure. Fortunately, I teamed up with three more hikers coming back, and we just kept making a lot of noise, and they had bear cans and stuff, so I felt perfectly safe. But uh, that's what you know being out in the woods is all about. Being out, well, not just the woods, being out on the meadows and the woods. The scenery's just been gorgeous. This is what life is all about. John McManamy, signing out. These are my road stories.